Hello and welcome to the EDC Group 3 Championship, round 1 from the Tokyo Expressway South Clockwise. It has been a while since I've actually done a stream, and I do apologise for that, so I'll do some housekeeping before I start on this stream. So certain streams will be returning, and this is the start of that. It was intermittent life interruption that caused for the streams to be interrupted, but we'll get back on track with the championship stuff, as well as Star Trek and ships and other stuff. But yeah, life got in the way, basically. Well, that is the reason for the interruption in streams, but everything should get back to normal. So we are here from the first round of the EDC Group 3 Championship from Tokyo Expressway South Clockwise, which used to be the on GT Sport used to be the inner loop. The more popular outer loop was the one longer one. But, anyway. So we'll go across the starting grid as well. We have some new members as well in the race. So I shall just do some editing of the thingamajiggy to get underway. Hello there, Nolceto. Ready to delete the bots. Hopefully, in the time that I've been away, that the YouTube had done something about those bots, but he's hoping. So the starting grid will see me on pole, the Big B82, second Winky, third Nolceto, fourth Rico-BatsB, fifth Nomis, sixth Kimster, seventh Ben Golding, eighth Trebor, who's the defending champion and he's looking for his 14th championship, ninth MrSulu, 10th Dragons, then 97, 11th UK-JIFFERS, and then some new members. 12th DRP Marcin, 13th DRP Addy, and 14th ERS Mazak 24. So those are the newer members of the championship. The race, of course, would be 59 laps long. The time setting was times 10. Tyre Wear was set at times 3, even though it says differently in the description, but I shall change that. Refuel was changed to 2 seconds per litre because of the short pit lane at this track in particular, because it's in a car park. If you remember from the can't remember what round it was of the Super Championship, which was around the longer version of this track. This pit lane is in the identical position, which is on the bottom hairpin of It would be turn. I'm trying to think zigzag. It's about turn 6. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm not going to do a lap preview of the track. I didn't have time to do that, but we'll be doing the one for next week, which is from round 2, which is from one of my popular P-Cars 1 meltdowns, which is from Watkins Glen. That one, thankfully, this game doesn't have any wet weather on that particular track, so there will be no meltdowns this time. So let's get to the race and then we'll get underway. Okay, so let's go to the start. Additional rolling start around this track. I'm trying to remember what corners I call what. Well, no, that was around the longer version. Pretty sure most of the corners here aren't the same. So. Okay, just a confirmation of all the one of the cars people were using. So Trebor was electing the Genesis X as well as Nolceto. We see quite a variety of cars. A couple of new cars that weren't seen on GT Sport. They're the BRZ GT 300 is the newest addition to the game. Genesis X is another new car to the game as well, added. So let's go to the start. Rolling start, here we go. So Sulu was actually in second place because he made a mistake, but here we go, underway, lap 1 of 59 down the, and this is Sulu drops back into his place in his traditional GTR as always. Through the Highline S's. I do remember some of the corners that I did name, and down to the underpass hairpin, also where the pit lane is. So Rico there goes for a late lunge on Nolceto with the BMW, and will he get out the corner? He doesn't, and Nolceto takes back for third place. Further back we see moving up the field is Eddie, a new guy. He's taken a few places in the start. Back up the front is Winky challenging for the lead of the race. In the Subaru WRX, they got a little bit wrong, pushes into the wall, but still holds on to the lead. Now pushing down the main line straight, which is the start-finish line. And that's trying to take back the lead of the race, and back into the lead I move. While Nolceto again under pressure from Rico. Back it's Mike Mazark and Manson challenging for 11th place as they come over down towards the underpass hairpin. Into 11th moves Marcin with a beautiful pass. That was all kicking off. Marcin's now looking to track down Jiffers. He has Mozart still behind him. Dragon and Sulu bringing up the rear in the GTR. So through the chicane over towards the last corner of the track, down to the main line straight. Still I lead from Winky in second place. Third is Nolceto, as Rico has now been slightly dropped. He's now got Nomis on his case. That's the battle for fourth. This is the fight for sixth place with Ben in the BMW, followed by Trebor and Addy in the STI WRX. Rico has got clear, but this train now starting to form. On the front of it, a little bit clicking of the wall there on the pit exit. These two boys being challenged by Addy for 7th place. Looks like the WRX has just enough power to stay in front. He goes for a move to move up to 2 places in that section, and moves up into 6th place, taking Ben. And now up into 6th is Addy, as he has Nomis just ahead of him, also in a WRX. Just a view there in the in-car. So further back, this is the battle for 9th place with Jiffers and Kimpster. Eddie's trying to make even more headway as Winky's now under pressure from Nolceto. This is the fight for 2nd. Starting to get away. Nolceto holds the fastest lap of the race. So here we go, Eddie now challenging Nomis for 5th place, braking hard into the underpass hairpin and taking 5th place. A little bit wide, but holds on to the position. Excellent manoeuvring and takes 5th place. He now has Rico ahead of him. Isaac has had some issues and he has dropped down into 14th place. Just ahead of him is Sulu and Dragon. Back up to the fight for 4th place as Addy's making excellent headway through the field, siphoning his way through the field, really making that little Subaru work. He goes on the back, flashing his lights, the oldest trick in the book, but he now has to put the power down to take 4th place as he goes into the first corner and up into 4th he moves. So the motoring Nomis Rico looking to take back 4th. Further back, Nomis has now got Ben behind him. Rico looking to take back 4th, trying to cross into the inside of the underpass hairpin and takes back 4th place. Now free aside as Nomis has seems to have taken a full advantage there, and now they are side by side into the fast corners that make up the tunnel. Nomis clips the wall and loses the place back to Addy. Addy now has the momentum to try to take back 4th from Rico. As further back, Trebor is making his way through the field as well. Nomis again make another mistake and lose a position to Trebor into the chicane. As Nomis takes a little bit more of the hairpin than he should have, of the chicane than he should have, and loses 2 places to Trebor and Ben. That now means he's going to be in attack range of Kimpster. He's got Jiffers behind him and also Marcin. As Dragon is trying to take 12th place from Sulu, and up to 12th he moves. And down towards the hairpin we go. Trebor is looking to take that fifth place lead. Into the tunnel he goes. Not this time. He's out in the lead. I still remain. Here is Nolceto looking to try to get a move, to make a move on Winky into the chicane, but not happening. Lady again moves up into fourth place, taking Rico into the main line straight. He goes as Trebor's looking as well to move up. Possible Ben just behind. Fight for second place. The interesting looking livery there from sporting his usual IKEA livery. Eddie's now starting to get a little bit of a gap now as everyone's starting to struggle with the grip early on. Place. This is Marcin trying to get past Jiffers. Marcin using the BRZ GT300, the newer one, against the older the WRX Brute Free car. Obviously first introduced in GT5, I believe. GT6, and we're going to do it this time into the chicane. So Jiffers holds on for another day. There's Trebor looking to get past the BMW to move up into fifth place as Eddie's now starting to get a gap now. Down the battling, the dueling Winky and Nolceto now late on the brakes into the underpass. Hairpin goes wide. That will give Winky an advantage to hold on to it. Winky's a little bit slivery on the exit, and he holds on by the skin of his teeth to that second place. Further back, this is the fifth place, the Genesis X. One that's got a little bit more momentum than the BMW. Same size though. Into the corner wheel. Trebor got it move done. No, he doesn't. He tucks in behind. Will he try to make a move now into the chicane? He's looking, but he's not going to make the move, and Rico holds on to fifth place. Mile further back, looks like Marcin has managed to get past Jiffers and moves up into 10th place. MrSulu has moved up into 12th ahead of Dragons, and Mizark is bringing up the rear. Looks like he's also in the GTR, which is a power car, and that seems to be working this time around. Here, so I'm still holding on to the lead after 9 laps. Looks like Nolceto has finally got past Winky. So let's see if we can find that move. The game is up. So where did Nolceto get the move done? So it was down the main line straight And easily done, and up into second place goes Nolceto, as Rico still holding on to that 5th place. Kimpster's now on the rear of Mumis in 8th. Martin is chasing down Jiffers. Everyone starting to group together again. This is Trebor's chance now, this time on lap 9, to move up into 5th place. He's looking. He's going to be forced to the outside of this corner. Again, not this time. He's going to rely on the. And it's a mistake. He hits the wall. So does Rico. So he doesn't. He's not able to move up into 5th. Marcin did get past. We've seen that move. So Marcin's up into the top 10 to not to get dropped off. They're still holding on to the lead of the race. Looks like am I still in the pit? No, I'm not. Still carrying on. Nearly loses control. Now Trebor's even closer this time, but another slide on the exit of the underpass hairpin doesn't give, means that Rico might be able to breathe a sigh of relief, but the pressure's back on as again here comes Trebor. Is he closer this time? Moves out onto the right, to the left. Is he going to try to make a dive on the inside? And now side by side. Are they side by side? No, they're not. And again, Trebor is unable to move up into 5th. And again, some good defensive driving from Rico as he holds on to that 5th place. But that means Ben's coming back at the 2 of them. Meanwhile, further back, the battle for 8th is still on. As Mumis is holding on at the moment with Kimpster and Marcin right behind. Jiffers has seemed to have been dropped off by the 2 of them. Miser has got past Sulu and Dragons to move up into 12th. Not sure what happened there. I'm trying to find out. Sulu was ahead. Is it the pit stop? No, it was not. It's as though a little bit of contact between the 2 GTRs, and they were, and that is what happens to the 2 of them. They're coming down into the hairpin. Dragons goes on the inside to try to take position. And it looks as though a little bit of clip on the Hello Kitty livery, and he spins around and ends up into the pit exit. That collects Sulu. Gives Minezark 12th place. And it's back as we were. Around to complete lap 11. So that is the little bit of collision between the two GTRs. pits I come. Winky's also diving into the pits, and so that means Nolceto is now up into the lead of this race as Eddie is now into second, and Trebor has moved up into third place. See how he managed to do that. Here it is. It's like Rico clipped the wall, and that gives the momentum to the Genesis. Goes on the outside. Ben also trying to take advantage there as well from the collision with the wall. Moves up into fourth. Rico drops to fifth. Just ahead of Jiffers, two of them exchanging doors. He's staying on the softs, it would seem. He's looking inside to take this position from Jiffers, who's on slightly spent medium tyres. And into ninth goes Winky. The tyre compounds that he had. Rico looking to try to get back past Ben, but doesn't able to do it this time. Scraping all the wall there. First of the stoppers, so that's Winky and William both stopping. So Nolceto holding on to the lead now, is on the lead of this race, donning his traditional yellow lights. An interesting light configuration on the Genesis X. I'm not quite sure to keep it legal, but the lights go all the way down. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, we need to change the light bulbs. Andy, who seems to be making the most headway so far, is now managed to move up to second place. He made several moves earlier in the race. Challenging for the lead of this race as Trebor is under threat from Ben. Rico has been dropped by the two of them. This is the fight for sixth place now between Nomis, Kimster and Marcin. Just behind them is Winky. As I said, next week we will be at Watkins Glen, which is a newest addition to the game. An old favourite from Project Cars was, say, the My Meltdown is quite popular. And into the pits comes Rico. The weird yellow flag start waving. It's strange it does that. I guess as into the pits also comes Jiffers. Decided to move on to the hard compound tyre, so it's going long. Rico exits in mediums, just ahead of Sulu. Jiffers comes out in last place, just behind Dragons. It gets to stop. Still few to stop, and Nolceto is still to stop, Addy is still to stop, so is Trebor, Nomis. Kimster is as though he's got past Ben, so Ben's has some issues. dropped back, so we'll try to find out what happened to him. Ben was up in Ben. Oh yes, he was trying, and it was a spin at the underpass, hairpin. That was why the yellow flags were actually waving, not for pit stops. Missed that, so Novice moves up into the fourth. It keeps it coming past. Here as well, still in that damage flashing. Damage is now cleared, and that's how they drop down into the into the chicane. This time, I think he cuts the corner. It's way a bit there. No, he actually doesn't. He gets half a second penalty for his troubles. So still leading the race is Nolceto from Addy, from Trebor, from Nomis, from Ben. Still holding on to that 5th place from Kempster. There's a collision there, Winky. What happened here? So, ball with Winky, he's got Marcin ahead. Braking a bit too late and collides with Kempster. Again, for a good measure. A little bit of argy-bargy there. Place. He has Ben right behind him. Marcin is there as well. Kempster after his collision with Winky. Winky's going to be forced to slow down due to the new pit penalty system. Now still leading is Nolceto is coming into the pits. He is, as is Ada, but Trebor is not, and he's carrying on. Now into the lead goes Trebor. Ben collides with the pit lane and doesn't go into the pits, because that might have been a 5-second penalty for a good measure. There is Marcin now moves up into 2nd place, Kempster up into 4th, Winky up into 5th. Round I come. Nolceto gets out ahead. Moves up into 8th place. Rico drops to 9th, with Jiffers just behind. Who gets to stop, who's carrying on. Up comes Nomis. So here comes Addy. Nomis switching to Hearts, taking on a full tank. Everyone is still to stop. course, the rules, as always, is you must use 2 compounds. Is going to be sitting duck for the BMW now, using fresh mediums. Got a flag or waving for some reason. Sure, the guy there was waving yellow flag. It's up into 8th place goes Rico after the stop. He's ahead of Mazak. Definitely be going long now on those hard compound tyres. Having still to stop. Ricky moving for 4th place after the 2 had a collision. Going just ahead, on the inside, and gets the move done, and up into 4th place he moves. Starting to get into the bullet train goes slowly past. Nolceto still holding on to the fastest lap, 1:31.344. Still yet to stop. It's going along on those mediums at 17 laps as Martin and Ben come into the pits. Now picks up a 3-second penalty, and it's pit entry or pit exit. That would be 4. Looks like Dragon has finally decided to take on some new tyres. Clockwise, he's got past Kipstone's left in for dust. He is on the faster tyre. Looks like he's going extremely slow on the exit of the pass hairpin, but he definitely going a lot faster than he actually seems. He's going to come under threat from Nolceto very soon. Nolceto is closing at a rate of knots. Round comes Rico. Jiffers is also on the soft compound tyres. Get some speed to get ahead of Mazak. 8th. He's also on the softs. A lot of people started on the mediums, a lot of people started on the softs, so some people have switched. Winky still has yet to use 2 sets. Don't think Kipster or Trebor have stopped that yet. Nolceto to try to take 3rd place into the first corner and gets the move done, and up into 3rd place he moves. Trebor finally has decided to stop, and into the pits he comes. Winky now takes the lead of the race. Trebor filter out. Jiffers, still no Trebor. Well, he's into the pits, so he's going to take on some fuel. Trebor exits. Out in 10th place, just ahead of Nomis. So Winky now has the lead of the race on lap 20 with 39 laps remaining in the race. He's got Nolceto chasing him down. Kimstad's to pit. I'm sure he'll be in the pit soon. Jiffers up into 6th place. Addy, who made excellent headway. He'll know that the one lots of people ahead of him will have to stop. Collection on halves. Blue flags are waving. I don't know who that's for. It's early in the race. That kind of lap somebody. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, blue flag for some reason. Just heard the burble of Winky's Subaru still holding on to the lead of the race. Nolceto is closing them down. And he now holds the fastest lap of the race at 1:30.890. There's no socks on the lap. On his Subaru. Tyres that seem to be working for him under that GTR. GTR seem to be at the back of the field, which is quite a rare sight to see. Quite dominant force on the GT Sport, but of course this is not exactly a power track where the GTR can put all its power down. So we'll see next week around Watkins Glen, particularly the inspired from Spa fast section. Further up ahead, still Winky leads, but Nolceto is closing. Winky using double softs. Which are paying off, as he seems to be quite distant ahead of most of his nearest challengers. Those softs have dropped off, fuel is low, and here comes Nolceto trying to take the lead of the race. Driving on the inside. He's not going to make it easy. And no contact there, but up into the lead of the race through the Highline S's. Skyline S's, and into the lead of the race goes Nolceto, keeps it just behind. A bit deceiving, the pit entry around this track.
smacking into the wall, using all the track. Just ahead of him there is Jiffers. I've just seen him go under the underpass hairpin. Chased by his compatriot Martin, BRZ. There is Ben just behind. Trebor also coming just around the hairpin of Nice. MrSulu, Isaac and Dragons. Nolceto has managed to get a gap on Winky. She's been struggling with those quite warm softs. Sideways action there, and the Subaru was Addy as into the pits comes Winky for the second's time. So we'll move Kimster up into second. Rico also moving up as well. We'll see where Jiffers comes into the pits. Moves Addy up into fifth. Trebor now, who was leading the race, Winky comes out on another set of soft compound tyres. Here is Sulu. Place. Nolceto holding on to the lead of the race. There's a GT300 car in, which is the equivalent of the Super GT's GT3s. Quite a lot of GT3s actually in there. Not quite as fast as their GT500 counterparts. I don't really know much about the BRZ, other than it's a Toyota. Genesis X, well, it's Hyundai's attempt at a luxury brand, as far as I know. Not sure if it's Genesis X or Genesis Cross. Certainly is one extremely strange looking car. Struggling with that BMW around here. He's going to have Winky for company very soon. Let's go ahead of Sulu. Back back into 11th place. Now still in the lead of the race as Addy comes into the pits. Do check if he's used all compounds for groups. So when he comes out. So he's now used 2 compounds at least. I know, recognise he's now used 2 compounds. This will be his longest stint, particularly on those hards. He's got Sulu ahead of him who hasn't, who's going to stop again. Jiffers who's on the soft compound tyres. Into the pits comes Kimster and Rico. Fight for 3rd place. Winky just behind Trebor on the hards, so just coming around now. He's a couple of seconds behind. I do wish I could actually see the times. I'm sort of going along on his hard compound tyres. So getting a little bit wrong now on the exit. Ready to come round. Forced a little bit wide on the exiting the pit lane. Rico there. Definitely one of the more dangerous pit exits around here. It's equally as dangerous around Watkins Glen, so people are really going to have to keep their eye out on the exit there. Soft run. Interesting variation of some strategies going on here. But it should, in theory, give Marcin the lead of the race now that Nolceto and me have moved into the pit lane. To the underpass, hairpin, and into the lead of the race moves Marcin, Ben in 2nd, Winky 3rd, Trebor will come around now and move up into 5th place as Nolceto exits the pits. Come in 11th place when it comes down past the tyre. Eyes up in 13th place and Dragon in 10th. And Marcin now leads this race on lap, which come round to complete lap 28. Marcin is now 4th different leader of the race. And there's Ben right behind him. He's trying to get into the, his, he has 47 race wins. He's looking to get back into the 50 mark, but it's happening for him.
the wall and rebounded off. Should give him an advantage into the underpass hairpin to move up into 11th. Late braking. He gets it done and up into 11th he moves. So Rico's trying to track down Andy just ahead of him, who's on hards. He's trying to get at the front. Martin leading from Ben from Winky. Now towards the underpass hairpin. Still leading is Martin in the BRZ with Ben in the endurance version of the M6, followed by Winky in the WRX, with Nolceto in the Genesis X, followed by Trebor in the Genesis X. That's the top 5. Winky, of course, has the faster tyre here. That's the distinct advantage over the two ahead of him, medium compound tyres, but every lap he's behind the two of them, he's eating more and more tread, putting him into the clutches of Nolceto, which are on soft but on a lot more fresher set. Through the chicane they come. Martin still leading the race. To complete lap 30 of 59. 9 laps remaining of this race. Big dent in the side of Kimpster's car there from when he had a collision. He's got a Subaru size hole in the side of his car. Just from listening to Winky earlier. Challenging Ben for second place, and the Subaru seems to just have the edge over the BMW in terms of speed. That might have been additional help from the tyres. Up into second place goes Winky, and Ben now has Nolceto chasing him down. He's also on softs. Biding his time on his hard compound tyres, followed by Nomis coming through the chicane. Got a little bit of air time there in his Subaru. Rico is being challenged by Sulu. Squared on the exit of the chicane, again hits the contact with a little bit of the wall. He's got Subaru's a little bit of a handful. In this hand, it's a little bit of a handful around this track. But Rico's going to escape. Kimpster's going to start to challenge Sulu for 10th place into the top 10. Sulu hits the wall and up into 10th moves Kimpster. Sulu comes into the pits.
Nolceto has got ahead of Ben to move up into third. Winky's just ahead. Winky's tyre starts to fall off. Martin still leading at 32 through the Skyline S's. Down towards the underpass hairpin. Is Martin going to be ducking into the pits here? Flame flickering from his car. And that might be a penalty. And that means that Winky retakes the lead of the race, but for how long will Winky have the lead? Is that MrSulu coming out? I think he's now a lap down. Nolceto, Winky just ahead. He's control the inside, and he does. When you get the move done, he does as well. Into the lead of the race goes Nolceto. Brilliant move. And up into the lead of the race he moves. Winky's time really are starting to fall off, with Ben chasing him down. And here is Trebor motoring through the gap as well. He's got Sulu just ahead, so Sulu will be receiving the blue flags. Quite a rare sight to see the GTR being lapped. Pat is in the lead of Nolceto, so he's in the lead of the race. He's getting away from Winky. And he's been caught by Rico at a rate of knots. He was in the lead of the race briefly. He's coming back out on softs, and he rejoins in 11th place. He's got ahead of Dragon. He's now in last place. Moves aside for Jiffers, comes into the pits. By Ben. Pretty sure that he's going to take full advantage here as well. Over 100 podiums and over 50 wins, so he never knows how to get it done. Stopping, and here's Ben. It's good news for Trebor. Now he's up into second place. Also helpful for Sulu as he unlaps himself. Ferry's all over the back of that Subaru, looking to move up to sixth place. And he's moving into a defensive position, blocking off the opportunity for Rico to go on do his classic inside-outside manoeuvre. And he's telegraphing it this time. He's not going to let him have that fourth place without a fight. Softs. It's Winky. People switching to the soft compound tyre. Dragons. Place between Aggie and Rico. Rico trying to use inside-outside manoeuvre, and again Addy is not having it. Of the sixth place. He's still to use a different set of tyres. To the podium fight between Addy and Rico. His hard tyres are holding on a lot more than Rico's medium tyres, and as Rico spent the best part of his tyres trying to get past Addy to move to third. As Addy's now started to get a bit of a gap, he's not as close as he was this time. Sixth. Closer at the hairpin is when he gets to drive to try to come back, but I think the Subaru just has the speed advantage over the BMW, which will be interesting, particularly with certain tracks coming up. Fuji, which has got an extremely long straight, and Le Mans, which will be the last race. Into sixth place will move Ben's trying to fight it back. It's pointless. Better conditioned tyres. So on soft tyres, he's a medium runner ahead of him, and he's going to his eyes should light up. Still leading is Nolceto from Trebor. So Rico has started to come back again at Addy. I'm sure not close enough. Kim's is also there, but his tyres are starting to fall off. He can move up into 7th. Going long on those hards, and also long on hards as well. Into the chicane, holding on to that third place. He's definitely doing the long game against Rico, and it's worked. Nolceto comes into the lead, into the pit from the lead. This will move Trebor into the lead of the race for the first time. Well, Coming through the Skyline S's is Addy and Rico. This is third and fourth. Just depending on where Nolceto will come out. Kimster is now under threat from Ben. This is Ben moving into fifth place. Forced onto the outside. He's got more bits of tyres, going to have more grip on the inside. And now he's going to use the power of that BMW to get past that BRZ and up into fifth. Looks as though Nolceto has come out ahead of Addy in second place. So a good in-lap there from Nolceto on the softs. Now switch to the mediums. And he should start to pull away from Addy. So he's Linky now pressuring Kimster for sixth place. Around to be 20 laps remaining of this race. Yellow flag man still waving the yellow flag for some reason. I guess he just got bored. Martin, he's on fast tyre, catching up with me as I begin to shuffle in the midpoint of this race. So switch to softs. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. Into the pits comes Rico. Move Linky up. Marcy moving up into seventh place. I like doing the in-car view, it's much more fun. I've got the contact there as well. Up into 70 moves, Rico stops. So through the time, Addy now has got a gap now, got a good gap on Ben for holding on to third. He has got away from Kimster. Has moved from his hards now to mediums, and he's in 10th place. Rico's moved on to softs. Nolceto stopped, and Dragon can try to catch him up. So Trebor leads the race from Nolceto, and as predicted, he's got to move away from Addy, who in turn is now being caught by Ben. Tyre should make short work of the BRZ. Linky setting up behind. 19 laps left of the race.
field. So Trebor leading the race, second is Nolceto, third now Ben, Addy fourth, Winky fifth, Kipster sixth, Marcin is seventh, Hyman eighth, Jiffers ninth, Nomis 10th, Rico 11th, Sulu in 12th, Mizark in 13th place, and Dragon's Den in 14th. Interesting livery there. Skimster stops. Imagine would be his final stop with 18 laps to go. He comes out in 9th place, just ahead of Moss. Sorted out, that's nice to know. So into the pits comes our race leader. Trebor is Nolceto, so Nolceto is coming through the Skyline S's. Should retake the lead of the race. Down into the underpass hairpin. Back into the lead of the race. He will move. Where will Singles up into 5th. Where will Trebor exit? Lost a couple more places now. Still in the pits. Comes Jiffers now. Hairpin. So exiting now is Trebor, and he is in 7th place. So the mediums that should see him to the end of the race. Well, is he technically race leader? Well, I don't know. But race leader is actually Nolceto. He's already stopped. Depending on if he's going to come in again, he will come. And he's still going along on those hards. Fantastic job holding on to 3rd place, just ahead of Winky. Should inherit at least 2 places from the 2 stoppers ahead of him. Should move up to 5th. Going to a second wind in those soft tyres. To get away from Jiffers.
into the pits comes Ben. Move Eddie up into second place, Winky up into third. Trebor's just whereabouts is he? There he is, coming through the skyline. This is followed by Jiffers. He has Dragon just ahead of him. Up into fourth goes fantastic race, using only soft compound tyres now. Jiffers comes into the pits. Nolceto holding on to the lead. Eddie is in second place. Winky's in third. Trebor holding on to fourth. He has got past Dragon. Got a bit of a gap back to that car between him and Ben. And Winky comes in, so does Eddie. This one should promote Trebor up into second place. And will give Clockwise a little bit of a gap if he does need to switch tyres. Around the underpass hairpin comes Trebor. And into second place he moves. Ben up into third. Keeps up into fourth. He also moves up, as does Rico, so where will Eddie and Winky come out? Next one down on the track is Marcin. He's coming down the hairpin now. Winky finally moving on to the medium compound tyres. He's just behind Eddie, with Marcin just behind him. Got a bit of a gap back now. Huge track of time back to into the pits it comes. 13 laps left. Trebor coming through the skyline. This is should give him the lead of the race. Quick the pit stop boys can do for braking configuration. Gets up into third, this is Rico and Nomis. Out comes Nolceto into fourth on the softs now. Should go long on them for 13 laps. Trying to unlap himself. It's a good time to move on to the faster tyre. Trebor now leads the race. He's got Ben behind him. Continues in third. Clockwise in fourth. Rico fifth. Nomis sixth. Eddie, having a fantastic race, is in seventh place. I hope the people ahead of him don't have to stop, but we all know that Nolceto and Trebor have both stopped. I think they're going to the end. Not sure about Ben. definitely a lot faster on the mediums than Winky is. Winky should have done some times on those mediums. The soft runs have worked out for him. Whereas the long stop mediums haven't worked for me. Hopefully at the front. So the sun's now starting to come up around this track. Sulu there on top, bring up the best of the GTRs at the moment. There's Trebor. There is Ben catching at a rate of knots. Keeps that soft starting to go off. Keep with Nolceto on fresher softs. 11 laps remaining of this race. Trebor leading from Ben. From Nolceto, so through the tunnel comes Trebor. It's up for 10 laps left of this race. There is the sunrise on this track, but it's sunset on this race. Comes for the 48th time through the main line straight for the starters on lap 49. 10 laps remaining of this race. This Kempster has been caught by Nolceto. Nolceto effectively is fighting for this podium spot. He started third. Unfortunately, it's the servers causing the lag, not me. So Nomit's coming into the pits for his final stop. 10 laps remaining. Soft tyres. So back at the front, Kempster on the front from Nolceto through the kink of the and up into third as the sun starts to rise over the centre of Tokyo. And up into third moves. As yellow flags are waving for some reason. Somebody has had an accident. Not sure who that was. There's a yellow flag waving. Not sure who that was for. There was a car in the wall, but I'm not sure who it was. This is Ben, trying to get past. Trying to get past Trebor, so we now have a fight on our hands with Mysak just ahead of this fight. Ben suggesting this. I've not seen damage, but there's Trebor, Ben right behind, Nolceto there holding half a second penalty. Kimster right behind as Art gets out of the way. Rico struggling on those big knackered softs. Has been dropped like a stone on these medium run. So into the dying numbers of this race. 8 laps remaining. Kimster comes into the pits from 4th place. As Rico also gets the pit entry completely wrong, and he has some damage as well. This will move Addy up into effectively 4th place. Up to 4, Winky moves up into the top 5. Good run from him. Out of the pits comes Kimster. He's just behind Martin. That's the fight for 6th place. Jiffers comes out in 8th. Rico exits. So back up at the front. Ben has taken the lead of the race. Nolceto has served his half a second penalties, has dropped him off. I don't think Ben's going to be able to hold on to this lead for very long. He's now our 6th leader of this race. Hits the wall, he's got Sulu just ahead. He comes, so it's now going to be a straight fight between Trebor and Nolceto for the win of this race. And he should take 3rd place here from a pitting Ben. Comes into the pits for what will be his last stop. And he does move on to 5th. Winky off to Ben comes out in 5th. He's Kimster just behind him. Lots of battles going on now. 59, really getting close to the end of this race now. A little bit of the paintwork on the exit there. Trebor still holding on to the lead of the race. Debut for Addy. He'll take, so he might hold on to his 3rd place, but it's all still to play for. He's got the pace to be well ahead of Winky. This is the battle for 8th place. Knackered mediums versus fresh softs. Foregone conclusion, this one. Trebor holding on to the lead, coming through the chicane, just ahead of Nolceto. Round to start us on that 54, 59. race. Keeps to go ahead of Ben. Just in one if he does. Into the top 5. I think his unique strategy of just using softs seems to have paid off. But with it, has been chased by Ben. He's on a lot more fresher tyres than Winky and a lot of laps ahead of him to get back up into 4th. As does Kimpstone's following in suit. Well, the two Genesis is way out in front. So it's Trebor still with Sulu ahead of him. Through the tunnel. So fog's now starting to descend on the track. This is the closest the two have been. Now the daylight has effectively ended the needing of lights into the chicane. Still holding on. Nolceto, of course, faster time on the soft, going early, a lot later than Trebor for those tyres, so 55. 4 laps remaining. So looking for his first win on GT7, first win in a while. Go back all the way back to the Super Formulas, I think, for his last win. I think he's safe in 3rd place. Ben has got past Winky to move up into 4th, but from Winky's medium tyres, looks like he might lose his top 5. I lose my top 10 from my medium run as well, so Nolceto is on faster tyre, it's challenging and it should get him up. So back to the leader, fight for the lead. Sulu's moved out of the way. And Kipster has got past Winky to move up into 5th. So into the chicane, the fog. Or smog, depending on how you view it. In Tokyo, it's Trebor gets it all wrong on the exit. When he manages to correct it, that would have been a wall collision, and that would have given Nolceto a golden opportunity to take the lead of the race. So, 3 laps remaining now. Into the mist over the Skyline S's. People are still holding on to the lead, just barely. Now down into the braking section for the underpass hairpin. Trebor gets a good exit, so does Nolceto. The wall. I think he's got more than enough time ahead of Ben into the tunnel. Still Trebor leads. Close between the two of them. The penalty would ruin it for either of them. Down the exit, Trebor holding on. Dear life, Nolceto now has the fastest lap of the race, 1:30.6. Down the main line straight, still Trebor holding on. So now 2 laps remaining of this race. Into the Skyline S's. Though Trebor started to get a bit of a gap now on Nolceto. His medium tyres, while going off, have more grip than the softs as they start to fall off. Is this the last chance for Nolceto to take the lead of this race? there's a little bit of sideways exit on the exit there from Trebor, but it's also had a little bit of a squirrely moment on the exit as well. That would cost him his chance, which is where the gap is starting to open up now. Trebor might hold on to this. Take the first win in the Group 3 Championship into Watkins Glen. Into the chicane. Any penalty as Nolceto went a bit sideways on the exit. I think he might got a bit too much of the curve. And I think that might be it. His challenge for this lead of this race and the win. The penultimate lap of the race. This is probably the last opportunity. As Sulu smashes into the Skyline S's. Into the hairpin, the underpass hairpin, and I think Trebor might be able to fend it off here. As Eddie has, this is the fight further. I think he did have enough change ahead of Ben to hold on to that podium place. I think he dropped down to 7th. I think he's well ahead of Larson, who's got Rico for company. Front. Into the chicane. The starters on the lap. That's a bit of wide there from Trebor. Will the game punish him? I don't think he did. He looks like he's got away with it. The game has said he didn't cut the corner. Definitely not like a corner cut from here. It went very wide on the exit into the chicane. So sideways hits the wall into the side by side into the Skyline S's. Nolceto's really putting the pressure on Trebor. Normally has no much gap ahead of second place that he's not really worried. So down into the underpass hairpin for the final time. Has Nolceto's chance gone? Has the game messed him up? Has the game screwed him over? Should Trebor have received a penalty, at least half a second penalty for that exit? The game obviously said he had control and wasn't going fast enough to cut the corner into the exit, into the tunnel for the final time. Sulu's looking to take advantage of the twos, fighting to unlap himself. So Sulu will finish 12th. And I think Trebor has managed to avoid a disaster. And the exit of the chicane, and he will come across the line to take the first win of the Group 3 Championship. Nolceto, hard fought, will finish second. Sulu will come home in 12th as Mazat will come home in 13th. A little bit of a fight here for the final position, and it looks like Ben has got it. Well, we'll have to watch this fight back. Why is Ben slowing down? Well, I'm not sure what that was. So that's what happened here between the two of them. So this is the final fight for further. I didn't think Addy had. I thought Addy had plenty of time ahead of Ben. So this is the final lap fight for third, the final podium position. So Ben into the skyline. This is moves up into third, and he takes it back. So let's watch this fight as we saw the fight for the lead. So Ben now has third place. Into the underpass hairpin. Trevor will take the win. So out the exit of the hairpin, has to drive up into the misty tunnel. Well ahead at this point is Ben. So Ben really did well to cut the gap. And he starts to come back at him into the. He's got lots of drive on the exit here. Pushes and goes into the. Forces him wide into coming up now and into the chicane for the time. Braking. A little bit of contact there. So Ben was ahead there. Ben takes third place. Ben had the lead into the corner, hits the wall. I think Ben slows down because he thinks he hit him off, but Ben should finish third there. Gibbs comes home in fourth. So let's watch that incident on the final chicane. Ben's ahead. And he goes for a dive. Ben slows down because he thinks he didn't give him. Ben should finish third there. Anyway, the Kips are coming home in fourth. Winky fifth. Ben ran out of fuel. He should have been given the position back anyway. So Rico 7th, Martin comes home in 8th, Momis in 9th, I come home in 10th. And Jiffers will complete the. So yeah, it was Dragon coming home in 14th place after having a collision with a wall, it would seem, to complete out the 14 races. So it looks as though Ben ran out of fuel. That's the reason why he got off there. Dragon smashes off. So that is the end of the race. Dramatic incident there on the last lap there for the win, for the race win and third place. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at Watkins Glen. And until then, thank you very much. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I shall see you next week. Thank you very much. Ciao for now.